Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Daniel or SuperDgames here, back again with another video of my Minecraft where the world is void survival series, where my whole world is just a void and a few structures, and I try to beat Minecraft. And before we get into things, I'd just like to say that I was looking at my YouTube data and found that 96% of my viewers aren't subscribed. Just note if you don't subscribe, you'll probably never see my videos again. And so with that, hope you all enjoy. Hey, what is going on, everyone? It is Daniel or SuperDgames here, back again, and maybe for the final time with Void World Survival gameplay series thing. I don't know if I've ever shown my skin, but this is actually what I look like. Why that's my skin? That's just what I kind of picked out. I've been kind of scrambling around, just getting a last few things prepared. And if you didn't see the YouTube short that came out, actually, I don't know if it'll be out by now or if I'm posting it afterwards. But as you can maybe see in the distance, I don't think you can tell. There's a bridge going all the way about 2,000 blocks away from here to our base, or to the stronghold, I should say. And we're really all ready to go. Let's grab some arrows. I don't think I need as many as I got. Let's actually just suit up for my own sanity in our full enchanted diamond armor. I was looking for my stakes, and I found my stakes, which is good. To say the least, we have all of these. We'll take that. We will take that, and we'll take another certain amount of arrows. I mean, this should easily be enough arrows for us to take our axe in case we want to switch out and then start cramming all of these beds into our inventory. Let me actually just do, oh, it won't let me shift, it doesn't let me shift them to the top for whatever reason. I have blocks in the form of netherrack, and I actually have two iron axes, so we can merge those together. That back. Did I make that second bucket? I took 3 iron out. I didn't make the bucket yet. And almost all of these stakes are done. That's what I was looking for. If I thought I had already cooked steaks, and I was confused and I couldn't find them. Alas, I looked in that bundle, and that's where they all were. And so we're gonna use that. We're gonna bring the pies just in case. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna sleep in a bed at the stronghold, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not I'm not really sure what my plan is going to be, to say this. I don't have golden apples, which does kind of suck, to say the least. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult to regain health. I maybe could have brewed potions. I know we have brewing stands. I don't have nether wart though. And I don't remember how to make healing potions. I'm not gonna look that up now. It's too late. I could bring these last 4 beds. Yeah, I hear all the kitty cats in the background. I think this is all we're really gonna need. To say the least. I don't know if I don't remember if the portal is filled or not, but that's a problem for in just a moment. I should probably get a much more filled pickaxe. Yes, we're gonna do that, and I think that's gonna be our last little action before we head on out. Let's just merge these together so it only takes up 1 inventory space. And I'd say we are all but set, to say the least. I really don't know much else of anything that we would need. I don't have pumpkins at my sort of disposal. Bye-bye, kitties. Bye-bye, kitty cats. I could sleep in the bed here. I don't think that'll actually matter. I think my spawn point is already set over here. Yeah. So I might set my spawn point back at the other place, but to be honest, I don't plan on dying in the end. And now that I say that, I'm going to die. So, just gotta set myself up for that, to say the least. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with mobs in the stronghold, which is gonna be more of a pain because we're actually like walking around near the edge, so we're just not gonna mess with that, I'd say. Just gonna double check if there's anything else I could collect. That would help me out. So yeah, we can start with the bow. We can enchant the bow. And we can kind of just retrospect through everything when we made all the bridges and the thing at the I don't know, I didn't, I for some reason don't remember putting water there. I don't know why. I'd swear I'm not going crazy. I don't think I have an enchanted book. I didn't set up the lectern villagers, so it's not like it really mattered at all either. Check out these guys don't got many resources over here. Say at least we could ring the bell. Hit the bell once. They didn't really lose their minds, I don't think. All the arrows, all the items, we could bring that, but that's not very useful, and that crossbow wouldn't be of much help either. There's more arrows in here, but I'll take those. Why the heck not? Down goes the sun on our final rest, on our final last supper, to say the least. And so I guess I can use this bit of downtime to kind of talk about what there is to be excited for now that this series is coming to an end. So I'm not gonna like kill this world off, and I'll come in here every now and again. Again, I keep saying I want to live stream, but I mean it. Like I want to do things on this world. Maybe I'll kill the Wither. Maybe we'll somehow spawn in the deep dark. That would be pretty wild. If oh, I don't have torches. I could bring in some torches with me. Ta-da, never mind. Let's go find some. I'm such a torch freak that may as well have some. I don't know if it's gonna stop the silverfish from spawning, which that doesn't really matter, but I mean, feels nicer than having them spawn, to be honest. Truly one of the most annoying mobs in the game. There's 6 charcoal. Well, that's 6 more than we had. Da, da, da. Sticks and stones will break my bones. So we have 24 torches. That's fine, honestly. I get some cool cinematics while I was building the bridge, though, because when I was coming back to base, it started thunderstorming. For the first time, I think, on this world, it started thunderstorming, which is so funny, to say the least. It was pretty intense. I didn't know if I was gonna make it back since I was just this one one thing on this long line of nothingness. So here we go. Let us begin the journey back to the stronghold, which it's a pretty freaking long journey, to say the least. I almost mentioned should I, what is it called? Maybe I should, oh no, I don't have a saddle, so it's not even gonna matter. My favorite part about when I was doing this was when I first came across this village, randomly a villager jumped off the map. So that's, interesting to put it nicely, to like really say anything. Really just odd in general. So as you can you can see the bridge on the right side. It's literally just an infinite column of nothing. I did really well on my on like the first half of the journey through it because however I lined up my like game or like the cursor, it was like perfect. Like I didn't have to like move at all because I wasn't moving much to side. God, what is cows doing here? So we can start off here and F3 earn about negative 200. We're going to end up getting to about negative 1700 when all is said and done. And I should probably have a command typed in case I jump off the map on accident. At least in the overworld, because that'd be pretty stupid dying before we even get to fight the Ender Dragon. But, you know, you live and learn, I guess. It just things just kind of happen. You'll maybe see on the sides little like splotches of stuff. Those are villages that failed to generate. So like in the immediate chunks you spawn in, it does work. like it makes the villages like we had in our world, or like whatever, our immediate area. But beyond that, it doesn't make anything. They just don't spawn in. So you kind of see one down there, and I think that's a well to our left. And they literally just go to the bottom of the world. I don't know how they decide which parts generate, but it's not really my problem, to say the least. If I'm not lagging also, let me type equals item. Yeah, it didn't really kill anything. That's making sure there's not too much error. You can see the same patterns that we normally have. I'm calling it out. It's gonna start like randomly raining, like while we are running along. It did that twice to me. So we're at halfway there now, 800 out of 1700. And it comes into view pretty early, actually. Like, that's where it came into view at like 1200 or 1300 on the, what is that, Z axis? Negative values, obviously. I should throw a eye vendor. I don't know, I don't remember if the portal is full or not. Because if I, or like whatever, it has any eyes on it, because if I did, I would actually throw one for the heck of it. But I think there's, it has 0 eyes, so we actually do need the full 12, to be honest. So I did it like this, just knowing where the stronghold was, because it was gonna be like impossible to actually locate it legitimately. And so I just thought that was the smarter idea. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but that was my thought process. There it is. You can start see it starting to generate. So funny, a floating stronghold, and got there like 400 blocks plus. So we're gonna see another pie. I do love me a good pumpkin pie, to say the least. I remember to use my shield. I like barely. I don't use shields very often. I also gotta make sure I can actually water bucket clutch, because I haven't done that in a hot minute, to say the least. Why is there water?